In this video, I'm going to give you 10 gap year ideas and tell you about my experience with the one which changed my life. In my previous video, I explained why I wish I had taken a gap year right out of high school. If I had gone into a career that was related to my field of study, I would probably be pretty unhappy right about now, because during my gap year is when I kind of realized that I have this immense passion for photography and videography. From writing scripts to setting up shots to being in front of the camera and even editing. If I never took a gap year and became an au pair, I would have never realized that I had this hidden passion. How scary is that? And I mean, also, you wouldn't be watching this video right now because it just wouldn't exist. But this realization is what led me to creating this whole gap year series. I didn't want anyone wasting any time doing something that they aren't fully in love with. You need to stop thinking about just rushing through university and then trying to find a job, which you probably won't like in any case. We're in a different world now, so do different. A gap year can completely change the direction of your life for the better. During my year, I inspired many others to look into the idea of au pairing as their gap year option. And many of the au pairs who watch my videos right now are all current au pairs who were inspired by my journey. If I had to imagine where I'd be in my life if I never took my gap year, I'd probably be in some boring job, hate my boss, and live with 3 cats. Although I hate cats, I'm more of a dog person, but I'd probably be living with 3 cats. So here are 10 gap year ideas, after which I'll explain why au pairing is the best gap year option. Number 1, learn a new language in a foreign country. I've heard many people say that the best way to learn a new language is to surround yourself by the people who speak it natively, but also to immerse yourself in their culture. Number 2, teach English as a foreign language. So a popular country to do this in is China, and I heard you get paid quite well for it. But also, you do need to remember that you need a TEFL certificate, but I have heard that they're not too difficult to obtain. Number 3, backpack through a country or a few countries, like in Southeast Asia, for example. Or you could do a Kontiki tour with friends from your high school, or even just do it by yourself and just make a ton of new friends. Number 4, volunteer. There was a children's home here in South Africa where I used to volunteer at, and there were a ton of foreigners that used to come and live and volunteer for about 6 months or so. And I mean, they were from everywhere. America, the UK, Germany, even the Netherlands. Number 5, get a job in your own country or get a holiday working visa where you can work in a different country like Australia or even Canada. And go there and be a lifeguard or work in a store or be a ski instructor. That one actually sounds pretty cool though. Number 6, work in a kid's summer camp for a few months like Camp America or Camp Canada. Number 7, join the workaway program and work at an American country club. I have a friend who did this right out of high school, and he was a golf instructor at a golf course in Florida, and he absolutely loved it. Number 8, explore your creative side. Write a book, write poetry, make video content, be a streamer, paint or draw. People don't explore their creativity and their artistic sides nowadays, and it's quite sad because art is so beautiful and there are so many different art forms. Number 9, start an online business. Number 10, take online courses. There are so many free courses online nowadays, and I mean, even just on YouTube, you can learn so much. I learned how to take photos, all about photography, make videos, all about videography. I even learned how to play a song on the piano, although it's one song, but I mean, that still counts. But all off of YouTube. And number 11, here's a bonus one for you. Work on a yacht or even a cruise ship. Now, why is au pairing the best gap year option? Well, let me tell you. Firstly, an au pair is defined as a young, usually between 18 and 26 years old, male or female, that takes part in a cultural exchange program in a foreign country. They live with the host family and are provided with food, accommodation, and pocket money in exchange for childcare and light housekeeping, which is related to the childcare. Au pairing is not going to be the option for some of you. That's why I gave you 11 other options. So if you don't like kids and you do not want to be looking after kids, then rewind this video and go back and look at the other 11 options that I gave you and take it from there. But if you do love kids and you are good with kids, then this is the option for you. Au pairing encompasses all the aspects of what a great gap year should be. Traveling, meeting new people, making money, and personal growth. All of these while having the support of a second family. That sounds pretty perfect to me. As an au pair, you will get to see a brand new country. You'll live in that country with your host family and become immersed in the culture more than any normal tourist would. You'll have the support of your new family, so it's not like you're doing this all on your own. You get a good taste of adulting. You can earn decent money, especially if you're good at saving and just not spending it all. And if you do it in America, then it is very regulated, so the chances of you being scammed are very, very low, which gives you a lot of peace of mind. All au pairs have to go through an accredited au pair agency, so moms and dads, your child's going to be fine, I promise you. And because you are so far out of your comfort zone, you grow so much as a person, and you really figure out what you are truly capable of. It was honestly the best decision, hands down, of my life, and I only wish I'd known about it sooner. At 18 years old, you're still so young, and to ask you what you want to do for the rest of your life, it's dumb, firstly, and it also just limits your mind. Your career might not even exist yet. Just think about this. 20 years ago, there was no such thing as a YouTuber. Fun fact, YouTube started in 2005, and just look at how many people have made absolute millions from being a YouTube content creator. One day that will be me though. I hope that this video gave you some real insight into how many gap year options you have right at your fingertips. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment down below your thoughts on which gap year option you think is the best for you. I would love to read some of those. Subscribe if you aren't already, also just to make sure that you don't miss out on my next 2 videos regarding gap years. Until then, I hope you have a great day and I shall see you around. Bye.